Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my story playthrough of Creeper World 3. In the last mission, we beat Farber, in which there was a ship that was going to be carrying data to a system. That system is Cricket, and so now we are moving on to Cricket to see what the Loki may be up to. And there is not a archived message here. That's interesting. Usually there'd be some kind of communication. Apparently they are just concerned about us jumping to Arca and seeing what is there. So we will start that. Abraxis. Leah, this world seems familiar. I recognize that central structure and the surrounding stations. Leah. How can that be, Skars? I'm not sure. Are there any signs of the Loki? Perhaps this is their doing and all some sort of deception. Nothing, Skars. Nothing at all. After everything we have been through, all I detect are cold machines. But machines with a purpose I now clearly understand. You see it too, then. These 6 stations are receiving incomprehensible amounts of data from across the universe, and they are feeding it to a central core. How? How do you... I just do, Leah. I see things now. That central core is constructing what the Soloi called the Arc Eternal, and the Loki were right to react to knowledge of it. Yes, from all that I have learned, I see this as well, but I still don't fully understand the purpose of the Arc. The Arc is a universal singleton, Leah, something of which only one may exist. There can be no other, and once made, it cannot be unmade. The Arc forms an absolute reference point across all of space, time, and alternate eventualities. How is such a thing possible? How is such a thing even possible to construct? And how do you... It isn't being constructed. It is simply being revealed. It exists through all of space and time for this universe, Leah. Once revealed, it will provide access to any time, any location, even alternate eventualities. Every decision, every decay of every subatomic particle, every choice, every random event spread across the entire history of the universe are all mapped to a fabric. That fabric has its origin in the Arc. To reveal the Arc requires knowledge of a massive amount of space and time. Don't you see, Leah? Don't you see now? How do you know all of this, Skars? The Creeper's purpose wasn't simply to destroy. It was to record. It collected knowledge of everything it touched, and it remembered. Trillions and trillions of worlds covered with Creeper across billions of years, harvesting information. Can't you see how elegant and beautiful that was, Leah? Skars, are you sure? Humans and their many civilizations were a bounty of complexity, an ever-renewing fountain of information. But there were many others in many other galaxies. Now, all that knowledge will finally allow the Loki to pinpoint and reveal the Arc Eternal. And we should stop this, Skars? Right? Yes, of course. Access to the Arc would allow the Loki total mastery of everything. They could rewrite the course of events in this universe. This must be prevented. From what I can determine, it should be as simple as taking those 6 stations offline. They are processing incoming aether beams using a technology that I don't understand, but their power source is simple. They need Creeper to function. So, clear away the Creeper from the stations, and they go offline. That will buy us some time. Then we can destroy those stations with nullifiers and prevent the Loki from revealing the Arc. Yes, but... Let's begin. Alright, so let's pause it. That's going to be interesting. Alright, so we have a percentage build. Apparently they output Creeper, so I'm not sure how we're supposed to clear them of Creeper, except for maybe you're supposed to get close enough to destroy them. If I destroy one of them, I wonder if that will change the rate at which that does things. So we've got, looks like one flat space there, potentially a build space there. There is this wall around that's going to hold in the Creeper. It's really a question of how difficult is this going to be to control. This is, so I've beat the game. I do recall that this is another one where if you do it perfectly, you can destroy all of these and you can then basically have completed the level. However, if this completes, there is another section. So we will see what that looks like. as you could see from the last level where I did not defeat the ship before it was built, the speed component of this is not my strong suit, but we will see what happens anyway. There is a cat in the way, so give me just a second, and I am going to see what options I have and get constructing. Okay, I am going to make an attempt at the speed run. What that means is I need to be able to take these 6 out quickly. To that end, let's get down here. First things first, where does a nullifier... So a nullifier cannot hit from that side of the wall, but can hit from that side. It's looking like that's going to be consistent. Not necessarily surprising, but still worth knowing. Okay. Yep, so consistently, and what's the closest? So I need a nullifier there. There. Okay. Alright, so that means I need to be able to drop nullifiers in. And these produce creep, so to be able to drop a nullifier in, I can potentially use a shield. What's the range on shields? Yes, so a shield will cover, so I'm going to want shields in place, and then I'm going to want, whoop, that's too much, and I just need to do that in 6 places, which means I need a lot. So if I do 2 per, what do you call it, 2 per orbital, that should work. So that's going to be my goal. If this goes well, I will be able to do this as a 3-part series. Part 1 would be, okay, so that's not going to fit there. It's going to be the closest I can get it. Part 1 is going to be the long, nope, I can't get, so I have to get this guy down here. Okay. Part 1 will be, if I'm lucky, the short run. Part 2 will be, because there's 2 endings, Part 2 will be one ending, Part 3 will be the other ending. So I'm just going to keep this paused because I want to get this energy infrastructure built out first before I do anything else. Just so that it's in place and ready to go in the future. Alright, so we'll do this so that there's no doubling up to start. Want it to be building only 1 collector at a time at the beginning at least. So I'm gonna guess that that's close enough and that the other one is far enough away. And then what I'll do is near the end I will collect them so that they are connect them, excuse me, so that they share energy resources. At first that's not going to be great, but in long term I expect it to be beneficial. So we'll keep doing this. Now each one has to be able to, I'm hoping that's far enough away to so as not to connect. Okay, each one has to be able to build a shield. So it's here, structure. Structure, right. I'm looking for shields. There we are. So if I build a shield there, that will allow me to build... Oh, no. So I'm guessing that that's where overlap occurs, and that I can build right there. But if that's where I'm building, destroy that shield, and instead put the shield there. That will allow, hopefully, for a nullifier there. Oh, no. So the nullifier has to be... The nullifier has to hit the central point, not just the corner. Okay. So, let's move the shield again so that it's in the right spot. Shield. Okay. So that'll cover best, probably. No, nullifier there. That's closest to... Unless I come in with closest to that one. Oh. Alright. So, I'm just going to see how this works. Okay, now here I can get nullifier there. So, if I then go shield there, that'll cover it. Here, pardon my attempting to be precise here. I just want to be sure I get what I want. So structure. Here I don't know that I want the shield immediately. The trouble's going to be it's going to impede building energy. So I don't want that one to go in right away. There. And then here, if I get this nullifier right there. Structure, shield again. Put the shield there. Okay. So I've got one shield that I'm not building because I want infrastructure built first. And then once I get the energy for it, I'll start building that one. So from here, we will see how this goes. Okay, so we will let this run and see how this goes. All right. So I don't need that one. I'm going to destroy it. And then as this one builds, I will connect these. And then as the one up in the left builds, I'll connect it too. I just want it to get to the point where, all right, that's good. And then I can do this as well to build out a greater energy infrastructure so that I have everything I need over time. Okay. All right, so now that that's going on, I need, so that's not white. This shield is overdone, that shield, so this is, okay. So I need to let this sit for a little bit so that my infrastructure can catch back up. I'm going to build it out more though, just to maximize energy flow. All right, pause this. Okay, now it's green. I am missing a shield over here because I didn't want it there immediately. So I need to start that. That shield's building, and I'm missing a shield here too for the same reason, so we'll start building that shield. Alright. So as the shields are building, I can keep putting in collectors because I have, whoops, the energy to support it. Destroy that. And then having the energies to support it will mean I can support more going forward. Okay, so they're almost all connected. I'm going to pause this. All right, I've got one shield up there. From here, I'm going to take a relay and run it out so that when it comes time to build the nullifiers build faster. I think that should work. The one question will be whether that overtaxes my network. It doesn't, well, it looks like it's pretty close. Yes, it does overtax my network, but not for long. I think that was a very brief overtax. Ooh, I need to pay attention. I can get a nullifier in here, and I'm about to be able to get a nullifier in there. Does that work? No, not quite yet, right? Oh, that does work. Okay. That one's done. All right, pause this because those are done now, which means now I can stick a relay in down here to feed that spot. Okay. And there. Okay, pause again. All right, so let's see. That one's going, that one's going. This is now ready to go. And I'm waiting for that one up top as well. All right, that's pushing on the left side. There we go. Get that going. Right side is pushing as well. Get that going. Now we're just waiting for the top to start pushing. Come on. Go, go, go. Here we go. Just enough. All right. No. There. Let's see what happens now. 74%, and this is where we are. Okay, we've got 2 charging and 3 building, and I am at an energy deficit. That could be a problem. I thought I had enough build energy in. Apparently not. Wait, there goes one. Hold on. Okay, so this one is done. I can deactivate that so that it stops pulling power. That one's going to be done in just a second, so I can deactivate its shield as soon as it is. Okay. Now I can deactivate this to stop pulling power. Okay, they're at 91%. This might work. Okay. Deactivate this one so it stops pulling power. Keep going. Alright, that one's done. Deactivate this one. And then there's 2 left. This one's done. We're at 95%. Deactivate. Where's the deactivate? There. Alright, from here I'm going to use the end screens to allow you to choose which video to jump to. On the left is the short ending, and on the right will be the long endings. Thanks all.